Hi everybody, so this is gonna be my Black Lives Matter tribute video for the movement of all the Black Americans that unfortunately have been killed by police, as well as in honor of the history that have happened, like with slavery, the Civil War, the Civil Rights Movement, Jim Crow, all the way up until now, with the whole police brutality. We have made a lot of progress over the years, but there's so much we can do. And I want to do a tribute video for the movement. So I'm going to be doing John Legend's Glory. One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours, it will be ours. Oh, one day, when the war is won, we will be strong, we will be strong. Oh, glory, 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 glory. Hence the heavens, no man, no weapon, formed against his glorious destined. Every day women and men become legends. Since that go against our skin become lesson. The movement is a rhythm to us. Freedom is like religion to us. Justice is just as us. Justice for all just ain't specific enough. When son died, his spirit is revisited us. To one living in us, resistance us. That's why wars are sat on the bus. That's why we walk through Ferguson with our hands up. When they go down, we women and men up. They say it down, and we stand up. Shots we on the ground. The camera will pan up. King pointed to the mountain top, and we one day, when the glory comes, it'll be ours. It'll be ours. Oh, one day, when the war is won, we will be sure. We will be sure. Oh, glory, glory. Oh, glory. Oh, glory. Now the war is not over. Victory isn't won. And we'll fight on to the finish. Then when it's all done, we'll cry glory. Oh, glory. Well, glory. Cry glory. Oh, glory. We'll cry glory. Oh, glory. Oh, glory. Selma now for every man, woman, and child. Even Jesus got his crown in front of a crowd. They march with a torch, we gonna one with it now. Never look back, we done. Gone hundreds of miles. From dark wars, he become a hero. Facing the League of Justice, his power was the people. Enemy is lethal, and kin became regals. So the face of the Jim Crow under bald eagle, the biggest weapon is to stay peaceful. We sing our music is the cuts that we play through. Somewhere in the dream we had an infinity. Now we fight the wars in history. No one can win the war. It takes the wisdom of the elders and young people's energy. Welcome to the story we call victory. Coming of the Lord, my eyes have seen the glory. One day, when the glory comes, it'll be ours, it'll be ours. Oh, one day, when the war is won, we will be sure, we will be sure. Oh, glory, glory, oh, glory, 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 oh, glory. Glory, glory, glory. When the war is done, when it's all said and done, we'll cry glory. When said it's done, will cry glory, oh glory. So I hope you enjoyed that song. I really love it. It played at the end of Selma, which was, by the way, a great movie. I didn't even know about the Selma, the march in Selma until I saw the movie. It was not taught in school. Only thing we knew about in school about Martin Luther King was about his speech, and then he was assassinated. So it was like I didn't really know that much about Martin Luther King, and I recommend for those who haven't seen Selma yet to go and see it. I have it on DVD, so it's like they have it on the DVDs of Selma, and hopefully they would have Selma on the streaming site so you could watch it anytime you want. I recommend it. But yeah, so during the slavery times, when there were people that had the Underground Railroad, and like there were people trying to help the slaves to be free. They were both black and white abolitionists that came to the South to rescue the slaves. Like the great black people, Harriet Tubman. She was like the Black Moses, just saving whole family and friends and whole people, and like what Moses did with the Jews. And then there was also John Brown, who was white, and he was an abolitionist, and he did the same exact thing. Like he saved the slaves and put them to freedom. And like during the Jim Crow's times in the Civil Rights Movement, with Martin Luther King, there were blacks and whites that was participating in the movement, that was doing the marches with Martin Luther King, that was coming to hear him speak. Like in Selma, you would see all these black and white people from different backgrounds, from different walks of lives, including nuns and religious people and like different kinds of people coming together to march for the right to vote, because they all believe that it is a right and it should be a fundamental right. So all we need black people as well as white people to stand together like we have always done and to fight the good fight for equality, because everybody deserves to be treated with respect and not have to worry about their safety. No one should be harassed by the cops. No one should be killed by the cops, especially if you've done nothing wrong. And I think in the description below, I'm gonna look up all the names of black young people that have been killed by the cops, or like been killed like in general during this modern era. And I'll include all those names in the description below, just so we can all remember these names and remember these losses and figure out how to push forward. I'm so glad that during this time that we are trying to not erase history. We can never erase history. I hate the idea of erasing history, because I feel like we need to learn from the history that we've experienced in order to go forward. We need to learn our history. But I don't think that's what we're doing. Like, we're trying to correct a wrong. Like with Lady Antebellum being called Lady A now, getting rid of the statues of the Confederate soldiers and the slave owners. The Christopher Columbus statue is hopefully going to be removed, because I hate Christopher Columbus with a passion so much. Getting rid of the Confederate flag, which I never understand why we still had that Confederate flag to begin with, since they lost. It's like, come on, can we just celebrate the win inside? Like, slavery's over. Like, we don't want that again. That's a terrible thing. That was an atrocity for a long, long time. That should never have happened. And like now they're trying to defund the police, which isn't to get rid of the police force. If you get rid of the police, then it'd be chaos. So we need the police. We actually do. There are good cops in the world. Unfortunately, there are a few bad cops that kind of ruin it. Like, if there's a few bad people in a group, people outside of the group will think that group itself is bad. But really, in fact, there's only a few people in that group that are bad, that's doing these terrible things. And like what defunding the police is all about, taking out the money from their overly budget they have and putting it into some good use, like in education and in mental health, like all these these programs that need to be funded anyways. And I'm proud that, like, with the Black Lives Matter is picking up and so much steam. I'm proud of the protesting. I'm not that crazy about the rioting, although I do understand it a little bit more after I watched that documentary about the LA riots. Because it is a rebellion, just like with Stonewall riot. It's still an rebellion. They're all rising up to fight the oppressors. But like Martin Luther King said in his speeches, and from the song, peaceful protest is the answer. We can't fight fire with fire. We have to fight fire with love and light in order to get through the darkness. Like my favorite Martin Luther King quote of all time, I have it on my wall right here. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. That's my favorite quote of all time, and I use that as inspiration. I may be white, and I may have privilege, but I want to be like Martin Luther King. I want to inspire others and fight alongside my black and brown brothers and sisters. I want to fight alongside my transgender brothers and sisters. I want to fight alongside everybody who's different from me, because different makes us unique. It'd be boring if we were all the same skin color, the same languages, the same behavior, the same everything. It'd be boring. I would hate to live in the world like that. I mean, for the longest time, I had shame of being white, and I still kind of do, because like I hate the history of white people being oppressing young African Americans, or like African Americans in general, or people of color in general. It's terrible, and we need to overcome that. We need to make a change and set things right. So that's why I want to make these videos, just to put myself out there, just because like how much I care. And hopefully, and by the way, today is President Jerkface's birthday. Hopefully this will be his last year in office, and we can get a different president for the next 4 years. Vote for Joe Biden. Joe Biden! Because he is a good person. He'll be a good president, and we need to put an end to racism, homophobia, transphobia, sexism, everything. We need to put an end to hate, and to learn to accept each other for who we are, because we are all unique and different in love. And that's why I love all of you, because you are all different. So that's that. So I hope you enjoyed these videos, and see you next time. Bye everybody, and stay safe whatever you do in these protests.